Hi guys, and welcome to the video series Svelte Framework Tutorial for web developers. The series are aimed for web developers that already have at least some experience with another JavaScript framework like VueJS, React, Angular, or similar. Having said that, we are starting from scratch with Svelte in this tutorial. Okay, so what is Svelte? It's a front-end framework used for developing front-end web apps. In some respect, it's similar to other frameworks like Vue and React, but also quite different in its mechanics. Why would you use Svelte? Well, let's check what they say on their webpage here. The first advantage is write less code. It enables us to write less code with no boilerplate. If we click this link to learn more, and we scroll down, we can see an example here where we have two input fields where we can choose numbers. And below that, we have an equation showing the sum of these numbers. As we change one of these numbers, the sum changes accordingly. The code on the left represents the implementation of this functionality. As you can see, it's clean and straightforward. Now, let's check the code needed for the same thing in React here. We can immediately see how it's much more complex and boilerplatey. In Vue, the situation is a bit better, but still you have to define the data using the export, the data function that returns the object, and so on. So how is this possible? Well, the secret is that Svelte, unlike other frameworks, has a separate build step. In other words, works as a compiler. So this code is actually compiled into JavaScript, which enables more freedom in how the code has to be structured. Let's go back here. Okay, then the second advantage of Svelte is no virtual DOM. As I said, the code is compiled into vanilla JavaScript that when run in the browser will update the DOM directly. This is different than VueJS or React, where all the updates are done first to a data structure called virtual DOM. That virtual DOM is then compared to the real DOM in order to make the necessary updates. This so-called virtual DOM diffing algorithm can be very costly in terms of performance. Alright, and the third advantage is that Svelte is truly reactive. So if we open up this link here and we scroll down, we can see all this is needed in React, for example, to make a variable reactive. We see all this boilerplate when incrementing the count. But in Svelte, we don't need any of that. As soon as the variable gets declared, it's automatically reactive. Again, this is possible because Svelte compiles the code to JavaScript and puts extra assignments behind the scenes. You can see it down here. So this enables reactivity without us having to think about it. Alright, that was it for the introduction. In the next video, we're gonna set up the development environment so we can write code and start learning Svelte. If you want to stay updated on the upcoming Svelte videos, hit that subscribe and bell button and see you guys next time.